If you're a business owner and you value your time, that means you just want to trade for 1 or 2 hours and maybe want to make enough money, then I'm going to share with you 9 years of experience on a path what I see what is very possible for most people in the beginning. So people, they have no prior experience with trading. First of all, we're talking about time independence. That means how to trade within 1 or 2 hours. And the second one is how to have enough leverage to use a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 account to trade as if we would have a $500,000 or even up to $2 million. That means if you just sit down within 1 or 2 hours, for most days, you will see $3,000, $10,000 moves just in going mostly in one direction also, because we're talking about a very heavy market that is called the S&P 500 future. Here you can see, by the way, a student result. He's learning now since 5 to 6 months. I get a couple of students within the first 3 to 7 months. They start without prior experience, and then they learn literally how to use with a $3,000, $10,000 account first to use $100 a trade. In the practical side, you can see here he's using $75 or $50-ish a trade. Trades like 6 times a month, and he's making for each winning trade 4 times or up to like 9 times of it. Like you can see he has like 250, 350. His greatest trade with the same amount, like $100 to use for a trade, was like $700, was just like last week, what I'm very proud of. And this all can be transferred and after that into scaling. That's like first how to learn, of course, how to make $3,000 or like $1,500 by trading like a couple of times a month, like 6 times, like this trader traded like 6 times a month within 1 or 2 hours, adjusted $75 for each trade or $50. And then how to get then from there on to go to his first like $3,000 to like $10,000 a month. And that's literally doing exactly what he did in the beginning. So when it comes to trading futures, we have enough leverage, what is awesome. And then we combine this also with the 1 minute chart because it gives us time independence. That means you have each hour 60 candles. And the awesome thing is that there are plenty days when you trade the S&P 500 future where the market is usually just going in one direction. And if that's the case, that the market is just going in one direction, this is then when you see like 20, 30, 40 green candles and they're just like 10, 20 red candles in between, just like 1 to 2 hours in a row. And the rest are like 5 green candles in a row or like 3 green candles in a row. You can literally see that the market is doing a trend. The awesome thing is, if you see that the market is doing 5 green candles in a row multiple times or 3 times, if you just take a green candle, you can adjust the green candle with the money management, with the entry and the stop placement to $1,000, $500, $100, whatever fits to you, even though there's a second market that runs very similar to the S&P 500 future. So we could adjust it even to $10 a trade, what is awesome, to start first with smaller money amounts. And then if the market would go under this green candle, because the market is doing more green than red candles, we would lose this adjusted money because we placed the stop under the green candle, enter the trade after the small green candle closed, and we have the position size. We leverage so much to adjust our, like whatever we do, like for the next 10 trades, for example. And then let's just assume, to make it so easy as possible, we just use $100 a trade. So if we would lose $100 a trade 7 times out of 10, and we make 3 times $500 in average, we still make $800 because we would make 3 times 500, and then that's 1,500 minus 7 losing trades, for example, $700 of loss, and we would still made $800. Now, if we would do this exact same thing with $1,000 a trade, then we're talking about $8,000 for each 10 trades we take if we have an average of risk with the risk reward ratio, it's called, of 5. So here's now the thing. Having 3 winning trades always out of 10 trades is actually totally bad. But it's something what gives security. That's like having a plain 1 minute chart, not too much overloaded indicators is very important, because when you just see that the market is always like out of 20 last candles, more green than red, that's the best indicator, better than any line-based indicator. When you see a market always retraces, it means comes back just like within 3 red candles on average and doesn't do a 4th red candle multiple times. That's always better than just like a line-based indicator too. So it's literally about to have a small learning curve, what is very important. Use the 1 minute chart and then trade futures first. And the absolute awesome thing is you can do this all first with a not real money account, using TradingView, not even need to pay TradingView, just using the demo account, it's called. That means you can just say like, you want to trade with a not real money account and don't need to pay anything. If you want to learn more about this, just check out a couple of videos that I have on this channel and follow this one for more. And I wish you all love, good trades, JT out.